Civil Days Music, what's up, my brother? All right, all right. What's up? What's going on, everybody? It's your man Beats by Lonze back in the building, and today we are streaming from the mothership. Yes, yes, we're streaming from the mothership, and I just wanted to say what's up to everybody and say I appreciate everybody that always come out to the live. First of all, and salute, salute, salute. And I want to say I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. You know, the drum machine specialist is in the building. And we just got some fresh merch we put out on the website. So y'all check that out. I'll drop that link later on in the description. And in the comment box, I'll drop that. My brother Civil Days Music is in the building. What's up, my guy? What's up? What's happening? Yes, sir. So, yeah. Blatantly Blatant Network is in the building. What's going on, my G? Salute, salute. But, yes, sir. Yeah, I ain't doing too much, man. Just needed to get on here and, you know, go live and talk to the people and see what's happening in the world, man. I'm excited. The MPC 3.0 is on everybody's mind and when it's going to come out. And I'm interested to see when it's going to come out because I want to see what they're going to do, see what it's going to look like, see how it's going to affect my workflow. And yeah, man, I'm excited about that. I'm also excited to see if Akai is going to drop another freaking MPC, which is going to be dope if they drop another MPC because they're running the industry right now. So Native Instruments, they could possibly drop a new hardware as well. But me personally, I think they're working on the DJ side, and I think they're paying attention to the DJ side. So we'll see what Native Instruments does, and if they do drop something, man, it'll be a blessing that we out here in the world of drum machines getting blessed with a new machine. So yes, sir, I hear you. I hear you. Civil Days Music, man. He's a great producer, an artist, a husband, a businessman, producer. They'll say he's a teacher. He also does teacher, very smart individual. So y'all should check out his YouTube channel if y'all are not already subscribed. But check him out, Civil Days Music. He got a lot of good drum kits out there and expansions. Y'all should check out what he got. Now let's see. Let's put this on the screen real quick, like. Yeah, I saw the breakdance competition. I was just saying earlier on my YouTube that there's only a few people out there in the world that could get out there and spin on their head. So uh, don't be talking too much shit about these people out here on the Olympic stage and out here is representing hip hop and spinning on their heads and turning flips and all that shit because there's only about two people out there in the world that can not get out there and do that shit. So if you can't go out there and do that shit too, then don't be talking too much shit about how hip hop is being represented if you ain't out there representing hip hop yourself. So new freaking DJ Pro wants me to DJ while I'm here on my live. I am not gonna DJ nothing, which is pretty dope, y'all. If y'all don't hadn't seen this DJ Pro that's on this freaking Apple Vision, it is pretty cool. You can actually scratch, you can mix, you can bring songs in. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So, but it just popped up on my screen and said that I should DJ now. So I don't know why it's telling me I should DJ because I definitely ain't going to DJ nothing. But anyway, it is hilarious. Everybody's having a good time. Um, yeah, everybody's having a good time laughing at the Olympics. But hey, listen, just the fact that hip hop is at the Olympics, we've never seen the Olympics where a sport such as b-boying and dancing and DJing is at the Olympics. So that is the coolest shit that I've seen since I've watched the Olympics. Now I used to get turned up watching them doing the freaking figure skating and the freaking what's the joint where they come down the hill and they freaking go around the curves and stuff and they be riding down the joint bobsledding. It's kind of like bobsledding, but it's with one person. I can't think of what it's called, but yeah, that used to be fun to watch growing up, and so that's pretty cool. What's up, Masada? Peace, fam. It's always good to see Mr. Masada when he comes in the building. So blatantly blatant network says, see, I like that it was at the Olympics, but it's not coming next year. They confirmed it. Yeah, test pilot, they want to see what happens, see how much clout they're going to get for having that at the Olympics. And hey, if we never have it at the Olympics again, check it. We had it this year at the Olympics. So shout out to them for getting it to the Olympics. Shout out to them. I'm going to take these off because I don't really need that. But yeah, for you all who are considering buying the Apple Vision Pro, I heard they are coming out with a condensed version of what we have now. And I would say for y'all to kind of wait until they come out with some more apps. Because I can tell you right now, we have the Oculus VR sets. And the Oculus Facebook VR sets is rocking the Apple Vision Pro, rocking them out the building. And only reason I'll say they're rocking them out the building is because of the apps that they have on there. They have the games you can shoot, you can, golf, you can do all this stuff. And the Apple Vision Pro is more for like if you're going to be here at your computer or you're going to be at work doing stuff. It has everything that you have on your phone, such as messaging and photos and notes and all that stuff. And it's cool for that kind of stuff. But yeah, the Oculus, man, for $300 some is knocking them out the water. But yeah, the comment says there was some dope. Let's see, I can't see it. I think he said that there were some dope B boys. Yeah, he said there were some dope B boys out there. Yeah, for sure. I actually caught a little bit of it while I was at the barbershop, so that's how I kind of seen it. More, I kind of like the female space in the racing, the 400 and all that stuff. I like to watch them girls get out there and get after it. So that was pretty cool to me. Basketball is just basketball. We're gonna do what we do in basketball. But I ain't a sports guy no more. I've come to realize that a lot of times it's just like it's more about money than anything. So I really, it took the fun out of me watching anything sports, anything wrestling. So I'm pretty much an old man now. Um, Silver Day said so. There is more breakdancing at the Olympics. Yeah, from what I saw, they had some breakdancing and some b-boying, but I ain't into that. I ain't into that. I just catch it when I catch it. So just catch it when I catch it. But anyway, I was talking about previously. Um, I think I can see the future a little bit. I think that these companies are all getting ready to drop, and I'm just happy to see what they're gonna drop and what they're gonna drop and how they're gonna compete with each other and see what the field does whenever they drop. Yeah, Sub Factory. Yeah, I got it while it was $35. So you know what's funny about Sub Factory that I didn't say in the video was just a little quick snippet of me playing around with it. Um, every sound that I've heard in the Sub Factory, I already have it as a sample somewhere, 808 sample that I can do 16 levels and I can create almost the same sound. But the great thing about the Sub Factory is that you have presets and it's automatically it's like automatically at your pad perform when you put it in your MPC as a plugin. So that is so cool about it. So that's what I love about it. It sounds so good. It's quick and efficient. I can just drop in my plug-in to my track and boom, 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 boom. And I'm talking about rock. I'm talking about ground shaking 808. So yeah, I enjoy that Sub Factory, and I bought it like I said $35 because I seen the introductory price was like $100 something, and I was like, you know what? Psh, I got a little cash to the side, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that $35. And even if I didn't have the cash to the side, I would have went ahead and bought it anyway and just pay for it later. But that's neither here or there. I have not tried it with Soft Clipper. I have not made a beat. I have not made a beat with it since I made my introductory or my on my practice beat with it. I have not went back into it and made any beats with it. Today I had a couple errands to run today, so I didn't really spend my work day in the studio today as I typically would have and made beats with it. But I am going to use it with the soft. Don't trust me. I am going to use it with the soft clipper. I know that's what you told me, and I am going to use it. Matter of fact, the next beat I cook up is going to be with the freaking sub joint and with the soft clipper, and I'm going to see what it does. Right now, my brain ain't putting it together what the soft clipper is doing, but I kind of think I got an idea what the soft clipper is gonna add to it. I think it's gonna add some type of dynamic to it that's going to make it stand out in the mix. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna do, and shit, I might even mess with it before this live is over with. So we'll see. We will see. Hey, all this hard work that Akai has put into these programs, and these guys that are, creators and inventors and beta testers that do all this work for these software companies and for these companies, y'all need to give them a salute. Especially Masada. Y'all know that Masada is the inventor of numerous things, but he's the inventor of the lazy chop. And listen, if I'm gonna tell you this. Lazy Chop is the first thing that I learned trying to when I picked up an MPC was that. I thought that was just so dope that you can go in and you can lazy chop, boom 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 boom, and then come back through that joint, and it's just simple laid out. All you gotta do is a little bit of editing if you want to, and if you don't want to do editing, the algorithm does this thing with it where you know what you're doing, and you can find some sonics to put behind it. You are in business. So yeah, man. Shout out to my man Masada. He's doing great things. He's done a lot of great things, especially as a black creator in this area that we all like to enjoy. But we don't give the flowers to the people that get out there and do the great things for the community, and don't brag about it and tell you that that's what they do. So again, if y'all don't know about Masada, he got this great. He got a lot of packs. He got a lot of expansions that y'all should check out. But he got this new pack that's the Soul. I always mess up the name of the Soul pack. If you can just type it in the comment and tell everybody what the name of the Soul pack is. Um, yeah, ridiculous, man. Yeah, the Cycle Kits is dope. So it says, oh, I can't see it. Hold on, I'm gonna take it off. It says, fun fact. When I came up with Lazy Chop, there were people who didn't like the name. And let me put that on the screen. Let me put that on the screen. So when I came up with Lazy Chop, people didn't like the name. Bam. Yeah, stupid y'all that didn't like the name. Ha ha. Packs are ridiculous, man. I'm trying to tell you, but it took off. Yeah, thank you, sir. Masada Memoir, Volume 1 through 3. So yeah, Masada Memoir, Volumes 1 through 3. I got Volumes 1 through 2, and I am going to get 1 through 3. I'm sorry, 1 through 3. I am going to get number 3 as soon as I finish chopping up all of Volume 1 and Volume 2. Yeah, Lazy Chop is very, very dope. And there's a lot of other things out there that's in the NPC atmosphere that y'all mess with that, you know, y'all just gotta, again, like I said, y'all gotta pay homage to the guys that's getting out here and making things happen, that's thinking way into the creative universe, and doing things, and just ain't telling y'all that that's what's happening. So they said it was racist. So, they said it was racist. I didn't see how it was racist. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying I understand where they said that it was racist. Yeah, that's stupid. But okay. But guess what? Look at it. Look at what it is now. Not only has the lazy chop function been able to be used in an NPC, it's been able to be used in the machine. They have the lazy chop function in a machine. They have lazy chop in most drum machines that you have freaking pads. You can go in and do the lazy chop joint. I'm trying to think right now. Um, there's something that's eluding my brain right now where it has lazy chop. I mean, even in the freaking push three, in the push three, you have the option to do the lazy chop as well. So hey, salute to you, man. What your dreams and your ideas that you came up with in your brain has went way past and surpassed a level that you probably even thought that it was gonna even come up and do. So salute to Masada. But anyway, and thank you for being a cool dude, and um saluting me on the things that I do, and I ain't even up to the level yet. So that's greatly appreciated from me and my side. So I appreciate it. And every time I get on the live, I'm gonna try to get out here and at least you know give you your flowers and say that thank you for everything that you've done. Not to be glizzy riding and nothing, but thank you for what you've done. And yeah, we're gonna take this to the next level. Maybe one day I can dream up something and create something that people will use too. Which yeah, that's really dreaming. But anyway, again, so really, man, this live ain't about too much. Just wanting to get out here and talk to the people, get in front of the people, get out here with my homies, and just let y'all know that we're out here doing things. And just because you see us, posting videos that are, that maybe not your cup of tea, or maybe your cup of tea, or may sound like we're trying to bait you into some stuff. We really have some solid content that we're trying to bring into the atmosphere, into the community. We're really trying to get people to think. We're really trying to get people to work together. We're really trying to get people to get outside of the mindset of it just always being blunt competition. Competition is great. Yes, sir. We have we have royalty in the building. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you even coming here and messing with us, and just letting us know that you're out here in the community and you're still here for the people. So I appreciate it. Um, but what was I freaking saying? Yeah, these are the Apple Vision Pros. I've had them for about 3 or 4 months now, and I got it actually when they were released, and I just wanted to come to the studio and play with it, and see what it's like in the studio, because I really use them in the house, and I use them like when I'm watching YouTube videos. Like, yeah, I actually watch my own YouTube videos in the VR because it brings it way big screen. I can lay down in the bed and watch it, and everything from my phone. If I take notes in my notes app, I'm able to pull them up in the Apple Vision Pro in large, and I can kind of um, go through my notes and stuff like that in the Apple Vision Pro. So that is really dope. Actually, I'm actually looking at some of my notes right now. Actually looking at some of my notes right now, and it's in the screen, so I don't want that in the screen. But anyway, thought I'd just come on here and show them off a little bit, and no doubt, my man Silver Days Music said, no doubt, Lonze, I know you have some great ideas. Yeah, what I was gonna say about that is that we have a collective of guys that I work with, myself, Silver Days Music, Khalif Wins NYC, that's Khalif Murphy, and DC Carson Music. We have a collective of we're producers, we're husbands, we're family men, we're all that, and pretty much we all have our own studios, and we produce. We have our own businesses. We have our own everything. So what we did, we just come together and we talk about how we can help each other, how we can um, further production and further music just in our circle. And then pretty much what I think that is going to happen is that once we do this thing, once we do this collaboration that we have with the fellas, it's going to inspire other people that are our age or that have been in the industry as long as we have to come together and kind of do some of the same things. So that's what I like about it, is because I can look at the success that Dayson at Silver Days Music has had, and I can kind of learn from what he's done. Same for DC Carson. He's done a lot of things as far as in his personal life. He's a retired um, pilot from the military, and then he's also a dope musical producer. So again, we got Khalif Murphy, who is also a social media specialist, a manager, a content creator, and a producer as well. He's fire in Ableton. He's fire in MPC. Again, Silver Days Music. He's fire in MPC. He's fire in Machine, Native Instruments. SP404, both him and DC Carson, they are dope in all those platforms as well. And don't even get to showing off the studio that Mr. DC Carson got. Woo! You think my studio is something? He has the works over in his studio, so y'all should check him out. But anyway, the collective, man. What again? Like I said, I enjoy working with like-minded individuals, and over the last couple months, we've been able to kind of just touch bases, you know, brainstorm ideas, come up with things, come up with conversation, and if just by anything, just if we're just in a conversation, just to have um, just to show each other respect, give each other motivation, give each other just give them the flowers to say, hey, I'm watching, I see what you're doing, and keep doing what you're doing. All right, so DJ Normal Norman, man, what's up? I appreciate you coming to my lives. Every time I jump on, you're here on the lives, and I appreciate it. Uh, we said NPC is made in juice. NPC is made in juice. I don't understand. Okay, I'll come back to it. So I just got an NPC. How did you bridge song sections smoother? Any tricks or tips? How do you bridge song sections? All right, so pretty much I'll tell you how I do it. Okay, let me start reading the comments. So how do I make smoother bridges or smoother sequences to go into each other into another sequence? Well, first of all, I make sure that the way that I produce anyway is I always produce my sequences in 8-bar increments. My intro sometimes will be a 4-bar or an 8-bar if I just wanted to play out and you just feel the whole um, atmosphere of 8 bars of intro. But most times my intro is either a 1-bar sequence that's just my production tag that will come right into the next sequence, and it'll just be the 8-bar sequence, or it'll be 4 bars and then it'll roll into the next sequence that will be 8 bars. So what I kind of do is once I get an idea of what my beat is going to sound like, especially the harmonics, whether it's going to be an 8-bar loop or I play out the 8 bars, I kind of start out with my melody. And once I get my 8-bar melody, then I build on the 8-bar melody, and then I come in next to I make another sequence, and I come in next with my drums, and then from there I make another sequence, and then I duplicate that sequence. I go to another sequence, and then I come in with some more effects, whether it's going to be another plug-in, whether it's going to be, I'm trying to get this off my screen, whether it's going to be another plug-in, whether it's going to be some sample elements that I bring in to kind of make the next portion of the sequence different. And so if the way that I keep building, when it comes along in its final loop, it will always come back into the next sequence correct. Now, if it doesn't come back into the next sequence correctly, that means that either your tempo is off, from your sample, and you need to adjust your tempo on your sample, or it means that there is something that is at the end of your 8-bar sequence um, that is furthering your sequence further into the next bar. So sometimes if you go back into the screen, your edit screen, you can see that there may be a extra note at the end that may have went across in the end. But if you like for me to give you a tutorial on exactly how I do it, hit me in the DMs, and I'll get with you personally, and I'll show you exactly how I do it in less than 7 minutes. So let me get back to some of these comments. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. All right, so y'all on some other stuff over here. The environment is called Juice. Oh, okay, we're talking about creating some NPC stuff. So yeah, man, my man Masada is dropping gems in the chat. He said that this Juice program is a program that allows people to make audio plugins. So yeah, and he said that he believes it is free. Thank you again. Yes, yes, yes. My man Johnny said, "Smash the likes, man." I don't know. I don't know how many people is in the room, and I don't care how many people is in the room. But please, 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 to help my channel, it is very imperative that you all hit the like button, that you all subscribe, you like, you comment on the videos, because that allows the algorithm to let people know that I am in the building and that I am here and I have content for everybody. So yes, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the like button, smash the like button. Again, you can follow me on all social media platforms. I am at Beats by Lonze. I'm your drum machine specialist. I specialize in drum machines. So if you see my studio, whether you're on this side or you're on the other side where I have a whole nother plethora of beat machines, I'm a drum machine specialist. So I like to play around and get to it with drum machines. So check me out. Yeah, Beats by Lonze on all social media platforms. And if you forget that I'm on all social media platforms, all you got to do is go to your Google, go to your social, go to your Safari or wherever it is that you go to the internet on, and you just type in Beats by Lonze. I'll be on your first 7 pages of your internet browsing that of your choice that you like to use. So Google Chrome, Safari, any type of web browser, you put Beats by Lonze in there, you're gonna find me. It's 5-6 pages. And again, right now I'm not monetized on YouTube or Facebook. That's what I'm working towards, trying to monetize so that I can bring more content to you all and buy more beat machines. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, I'm trying to monetize my page. So if you'd like to support my channel, or support your boy, buy your boy some coffee or whatever, that's my Cash App, my Venmo, and yeah, that's how you can sponsor me and help a brother out. So I'll leave that on the page for now. Yes, please, please hit the like button. And also, I don't I don't disagree with you all if you hit the dislike button. If there's something that you don't like that's on my page and you just happen to come across it and something that you dislike on my page, hit the dislike button, because at the same time the dislike button helps me to bring content out here that people want to see and that they'd like to stay around and watch my page for. So when you put that dislike button, also remember, when you smash the dislike button, leave a comment and tell me why you put the dislike button, because that will help me to help you in future videos. But yeah, we all like the thumbs up button, so hit the like button. All right, so let's see what other comments we got in here. For sure, Silver Days Music, appreciate you, my boy. Hit the like button again. That helps us do more stuff in the future. So when I came on this live, I was thinking that I was going to talk about some of the items that I use in my day-to-day life, such as the Apple Vision Pro. Let me say this, I am an Apple fanatic. You see, I got the freaking Ultra. Soon as it dropped, the first edition, I copped the Ultra. I had to have a bigger screen on my watch. So I've been with Apple since the 4. The what was it? The iPhone 4G, I believe it is. I still have it. I still have that phone in my bedroom. So yeah, I've been rocking with Apple and iPhone and all that stuff. MacBook, MacBook Pros, um, Apple Minis, um, the Mac Studios, the the iMac. I've had, the iMac used to run my studio, and before I just went strictly to the MacBook Pro. And then from the MacBook Pro, I retired my MacBook Pro to my DJ set. So now I'm working with the Mac Studio. Oh, my man's Silver Days Music said he was in the middle of actually teaching, and he was gonna jump into the into the loud. So man, I appreciate you. Salute, 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 salute for being able to jump off of your job and actually come into here. Yeah. So yeah, man, y'all show my man Silver Days Music some love. For everybody that's here watching this video, show him some love. Go to his YouTube page, run the likes up on his channel. If y'all like my channel, I'm telling you, you're gonna like Silver Days Music and his content that he got on his page, because that brother is on another level. Again, Masada, y'all check out Masada MPC. Y'all go and check out his page. If y'all don't know who that man is, y'all better do some research, because y'all are likely behind the power curve, and you should be giving that guy some flowers, because he's done a lot for the MPC community. He's done a lot for the music community. He's done a lot for the music industry community. So y'all should go out and do that. And there's other content creators and producers that are in this live. So make sure y'all go and check them out too, because they're here to support my channel, and vice versa. I'm here to support their channel. So go and check them out and hit the like. You can never not know enough. So the way that you learn is you go and find people that will teach you the things that you don't know, that you can take some tutelage from. So yeah, these people that are here in these comments are people that you can learn something from and get some tutelage from. So if you want to get better and you want to get to work, you will want to follow these people that are in the comments. Alrighty. So what I want to do is I want to show you all something really quickly. Let's see if I can get back to it. Oh, I know why I can't see it there. Give me a second. Let's see. While I am doing this, let's do something real quick. Like, while I'm doing this, y'all, we're gonna take a quick commercial break for about 30 seconds while I'm doing this. But let's do this real quick. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so somebody in my in the stream earlier said that they said something about the VR, asking about the environment of it. Would it does it like make me vulnerable? No, it doesn't make me vulnerable at all in a VR. Actually, it's actually pretty fun, and the only thing that's different is that on the VR, I'm looking at a screen, and then everything that's on the outside of the VR is blurry. So what tends to happen is that while everything is blurry on the outside and I'm trying to see this camera screen, it looks kind of funny. So I have to kind of like take it off so I can kind of see the screen. But pretty much what I want to show you now is my merch that I just dropped. I just dropped a new edition of the merch, and the reason, first of all, I was gonna drop this merch when my page got monetized, because I wanted to be able to bring this early view of the products that I got coming out. I wanted to drop this when I got monetized, but I couldn't wait. To drop it, and I kind of went with Civil Days Music, I kind of went off a whim of how he did his, because he also has the Slap Professionals. If y'all hadn't checked out his products, check out his merch, the Slap Professionals, which is dope. I'm waiting on mine to come in, but I came up with this new merch. I have the NPC Guru hoodies and T-shirts. So if you support Beats by Alonze, the NPC Guru T-shirts and merchandise is for you. And I am your drum machine specialist. So again, what I wanted to do was I wanted to find my community out there that were drum machine specialists. And if you see this particular T-shirt right here, this is a FL Studio drum machine specialist T-shirt. And if we go down further, this drum machine specialist shirt right here is actually an MPC drum machine specialist. So if you're a drum machine specialist, just straight up with any machine, you probably want to go with the T-shirt that just has a drum machine specialist, which would help you fall in the category as myself. But if you are specific to a machine, let's say you are MPC head and you're an MPC drum machine specialist, you want to rock with that MPC drum machine specialist T-shirt. And then I have this saying is that, you know what? If you're not happy with where you are right now, it's probably because you hadn't put in the work. So you might want to get to work. So this T-shirt right here is you dragging your balls heavy, saying get to work. So this is the MPC drum machine specialist T-shirt that says get to work. So that's the first edition of my products and my merch that I have. Also have the camping mug, where you can actually put this camping mug on a fire when you go camping, and you can let everybody know that's out there in the woods that you're a drum machine specialist. We also got the drum machine specialist dog tags. You know, shout out to the military, shout out to my fellow Marines out there. I am a Marine Corps retired vet, gunnery sergeant. So yeah, definitely for all my military people out there, whether you're Army, Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, Marines, you know, check out those freaking dog tags. Add those to your dog tags. You can even put them in your boots if you desire, to wear them in your boots as if you were, you know, out there active duty or on the front lines. And also got the freaking the NPC Guru Get to Work T-shirt. Now this is one of my favorite designs that I put together that I made, because I wanted to find those NPC gurus out there. And like I said, there's a community out there that are NPC gurus. There's a community out there that are drum machine specialists that are specifically on the NPC. There's drum machine specialists that are out there that are specifically on FL Studio. And then there's just drum machine specialists that are like me, that are out there on everything. So I just wanted to show y'all that. I know that was kind of long-winded, but I want you all to see my new merch that I'm very proud of, that I just came out with. So we're going to get that off the screen and we're going to stop sharing that. So back to the show at hand. Yeah, I'm an Apple fan. And what I'd like for Apple to do before I go further into the stream, what I'd like to say is that what I'd like for Apple to do is to update their iPhone, come up with a new iPhone. I'm tired of this this design that we've had for 1,000 years. So I want y'all to come up with a new design. I need y'all to come up with a new something. I just want to see something different. So I don't know when that's gonna come. Let's see. I ain't gonna talk about politics. I would get into the politics and say y'all get out there and vote, but I won't get into that. That's Khalif's bag, so I'm gonna stay out of the politics bag. Let's see. So in the comments, Yeah, Masada is deep in the game. I told you he's deep in not just in NPC but in the music industry as well. But we ain't gonna blow up his spot. Just know that he do what he do, and he's well vetted in the industry, and if not for anything, as a producer, you all should be paying attention to anything that Mr. Masada puts out, because he's trying to teach you something. He's trying to show you something, and if you want to grow, again, like I said, we're all about trying to grow. We're all about trying to make it to the next level. If you are about that, then you should be paying attention to what it is that not only he put out, but anybody that you see in that NPC family group, they're trying to show you something. So he said, wise, intelligent, and a poor righteous teachers. He said, wise is my brother. So it don't count as family. So Dave, you said that would be cool to see mixing with the brown goggles. It's on YouTube. It's Crazy Fast Workflow. Thank you for your service, Lonze. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. No doubt. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, definitely get you some NPC Guru merch because you are definitely an NPC guru, and yeah, that will help. That will help my channel tremendously. That will help to find the community that's out there that's waiting to find people that are just like them. So, big shout out to the East Coast from DJ Albums. DJ Albums. Oh man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I thank you so much. Anyway, I ain't gonna get emotional on the damn stream, but yeah, I don't do it. I don't do this social media thing for clout. I don't do this just because I want to be seen on the internet. I do it because I really do enjoy making beats. I really enjoy making music. I enjoy for artists to come and listen to stuff and say, "Man, I never thought about rapping on this particular type of beat. I never heard it before," and being able to play something that came from my, that I made with my hands is just incredible. And I'm not classically trained. I'm not a musician, but I've learned over the years that I've been doing this, that I've learned how to do stuff. I learned how to, I first started in FL Studio. I was learning how to click, and then I learned how to. I wish I can show y'all this. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. I don't think I can grab it, but when I first was introduced to having to plug in a MIDI keyboard up to FL Studio, I had this long MIDI cable. And it had a USB cable on one end. It had a FATS block in the middle, and then it ran into the MIDI in the back of your keyboard. And that's the first time that I was able to hook up my keyboard to FL Studio and play the keys. And when I was able to do that, I was showing everybody. It was like 2001 when I started. I was showing everybody, hey, this is how you can play the MIDI keyboard with FL. And from that point on, as companies started to come up with putting it inside the keyboard, it kind of just grew, and now everybody's able to just plug in their USB to their computer and play um, and play the freaking MIDI. But back then, we just had the MIDI cord that plug in, and on the other end it had USB. And so yeah, I have it. It's plugged up. Actually, let me do that. I want to show y'all. Want to show y'all real quick. It's actually behind something. All right. So actually, I had this plugged up to my MPC 2000 XL, and I was trying to run. I was actually trying to run. Now this was called the MIDI Man. So I had this plugged up to my. This is old. This is like when I first started producing in 2001. I bought this cable. So as you can see, on this end, it has your MIDI in and your MIDI out, right? And on this end, it has freaking USB. It has USB on that end. This was the first time they came out with something like this that I used in 2001 when I was working in FL, and and it still works. Like my wife fussed at me today. Like she's like, you got so many cables in your studio that are never going to come back. She's like, were made in like 1985, and I was like, yeah, because one day somebody's gonna bring those old computers back, and they're gonna need those cables, and guess who's gonna have one? But yeah, this just brings back memories of like when I actually started making beats, and um, how far music has came. Now they have this available in like Bluetooth. Like you can plug it in. It has a Bluetooth connector, and you can plug it in and run Bluetooth, your MIDI Bluetooth. So yeah, that's me. I keep shit. It's probably one of those bad habits that I have of keeping stuff, but I always think that I'll never know when I'll need something, or somebody else may need it. So I always keep it. I never like to throw stuff away. But in this new season of my life, I'm about to start throwing shit away. But anyway, y'all don't want to hear about old shit that I got in my studio, because we'll be here all night. But I really wanted to get in front of the people and talk to you all, and see. I just wanted to I wanted to get a idea how y'all feeling out there, how everybody's doing, you know, what everybody's getting into. It's almost 8 o'clock on a Monday night, so I want you all to, if you have not been able to get out there and make some music tonight, at least get out and try to finish and complete a beat, complete a song, complete a track, and see how you feel after you complete it. I am a big, I push the fact that try not to leave a beat unfinished. Try not to leave a song unfinished. Try to get in, do what you do on it, get it to as close to completion as possible, and push that out. Even if you complete it, save it on your SD card, and don't email it out that day. At least get it done, get it completed. That way you don't have a whole bunch of unused, unfinished, uncompleted programs and samples and tracks left in your machine. I believe it's just so much of a waste of time and space that you just have like a project with 90 sequences in it of beats that you just never track out. I just think it's just such a waste of productivity. And yeah, I just want to push for y'all to get out there and finish it, complete it. And once you complete it, I'm telling you, you get into the rut of completing things, to get into completion of things. You will feel so much better. You will feel so much accomplished that you actually got a plethora of content completed. Like for me specific, and I'm just talking about me specifically, I had to get out of that mindset of not completing beats, because me myself, I know I'll never come back to that beat again. Never come back to it again, because I'll be so far into the next 50 beats, the next 100 beats, that one that I thought I was going to come back to, I'll never see it until I have to like go and clean off the SD card, or transfer those files to my hard drive. Then I'll be like, oh, that beat's not even finished. So then it's too late, because whatever feeling I was feeling when I was creating that beat is all gone. Now, let me tell y'all something crazy. And y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this. But y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this, but this is what I'm thinking. When the MPC3 comes out, and listen to me closely, when the MPC3 comes out, I believe that I'm going to have to go back to my old files and remix all the beats that I don't like. I really think that that's what's going to happen. That I'm going to have a whole nother slew of beats that I already did that I'm going to have to go back out there and remix and redo again. Now, again, like I said, I finish my beats to completion. So most times I like the beats that I finish, and I immediately export them out. I immediately send them to my rapper group chat, and I immediately at the end of the week I immediately put them to my beats folders, because I have beats folders for every year. And this is how it works. Like at the beginning of the year, January 1st, I make a folder that says January 1st, 2024. It don't say January 1st, but it says 2024. In 2024, every beat that I make for 2024 goes into that folder, and it's labeled, because the way I make my beats, if I make a beat in the Machine Studio, it'll say Future MSTU 24. So then I'll know that song that I named Future was made in the Machine Studio in the year 2024. And I'll load them to my folder. And every year, at the end of the year, at the end of every year, when it comes December 30th or 31st, I go and I get a good running tally of how many beats I made for the year. And I compare it to the year previous to that, and I try to see if I beat that previous year, and see if I made more beats that year, or did I fall behind. Then I can kind of also look in my group chat, because in my group chat, when I send the beats off, it has the date in the month that I put the beat in the group chat. I can also see how many beats I made each month. I also have a reminder folder in my iPhone that has the month, and it has how many beats I made for that month. So I can kind of look and see where I fell short, what was happening during the month that I made beats. I'm somewhere between 370, 380 beats a year. And that's really, honestly, to be honest with you, that's horrible for me. That's horrible for me to make 380 some beats a year. I should be somewhere in the 500s. But I don't make beats every day anymore. Now my content is really based off of social media. My content is really on building my YouTube right now. So this year has been the worst year of making beats that I've had since 2018, when I started making beats on MPC platform. 2017, 2018, when I started making beats on MPC platforms. So this has been the worst year I've had for making beats. Thank you, DJ Albums. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'm typically, when I'm hot, I'm making about 5-6 beats a day. 5-6 beats a day easily. And I got that from when I was working on FL Studio. I was making some horrible beats. I was making some horrible beats on FL Studio, but they was beats nonetheless. And I was figuring that shit out. And I had some hits. Now that's the difference between now. Let me tell you the growth. And I don't want to brag, but I want to tell you the growth about this. In 2001, I started making beats. I'm not a trained musician. I pretty much like how beats sound. I like how 808 sound. And I was just getting to work and putting in the work, right? And so I can tell you that when I first started in 2001, all my beats that I was making, I would make 100 beats, and out of 100 beats, I have 3 beats that sounded anything good that I would show anybody. And so as the years grew, I can tell you that once I started working in Native Instruments and the Machine Studio and the freaking Machine Jam, my beats started to get a little bit better. Then I heard about this thing called the MPC. Shout out to the chat. I heard about this thing called the MPC, and I said, man, MPC is a sexy machine. I want to try it out. So I got an MPC X. My first machine was an MPC X. And then within 2 months of getting the MPC X, I got the Live 1. So I had the MPC X to stay in my studio and the Live 1 to take with me back and forth because I wasn't always in the studio. And that's when I noticed that my beats started going crazy when I got on the MPC platform. And so from then on, from 2017, 2018, 2019, pandemic until now, I'm rocking now. But let me tell you something. If you go back into this, and I'll put him on the screen real quick, like Masada MPC. If you want to go in a corner and cry about how your beats sound compared to Masada's beats, then you need to check out Masada's beats because his beats is out of here. He's on another level. If you wanna go in the left hand corner and cry, listening to Masada's beats, then you want to go to the right hand side of the corner in the closet and cry when you listen to Civil Days music beats because that brother got some heat. So if you don't want to be in, if you don't want your likeness to be embarrassed by listening to beats, comparing your beats to people, don't compare your beats to Civil Days music beats or Masada beats. I'm trying to tell you, these are some next level guys. Masada says my favorite MPC of all time is MPC X. I'm trying to tell you, brother, it is a great machine, and I know you hear that. That's one of my key things I say in my studio when you hear me talking on my videos. That it's a great machine. And when I tell you they're great machines, they're great machines because they do what it is that I need them to do, and they hold special places in my heart, in my studio, and I rock with them. So Johnny says I had an MPC 2000 with floppy drive. Shout out! I had a 2000 XL. I sold it about 2 years ago, and I couldn't get with. I'm a man of quickness. I couldn't get with it took too long, and trying to find floppy drives. Now I got a lot of floppy drives here in my studio too, but they were for like when I worked in the military, so they were not for freaking MPCs. So they're all full of shit. MPCX is the best MPC for MPC3 in my opinion due to the Q-Links and big screen. Again, Mr. Masada has tested out the MPC3. He is using it with the MPCX. So if you are unclear or are not sure on whether what you're hearing in these other videos is true, he's telling you to your face right here that MPC3 is the best with MPCX. Because again, I want to say that's a freaking 10-inch screen. It's the biggest screen on all the MPCs that are out. So you gotta think of all the real estate that you got on the screen to be able to play with whatever all the functions that you have on the freaking MPC3 screen. And then the Q-Links. Oh man, you got all the Q-Links. I'm a sucker for Q-Links. If you see that on all the machines that I have, I am a sucker for having a bunch of Q-Links. I mean, down to the freaking Akai Force, up to the Push 3. I like to have some knobs to maneuver some stuff with. But man, we hit an hour, so yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you who have been here on the live. If you have any questions before we get out of here, I'd love it if you ask some questions in the chat, and I'll try to answer them the best that I can before we get out of here. Again, if you haven't done so, like, comment, subscribe, hit the like button, check out the content. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to come and do what I do. But yeah, thank you, Civil Days Music. I appreciate you, bro. I'm about to get out of here as well. That is background music, so. Yeah, y'all do that. Make sure you subscribe to other people that's in the chats. These are good producers, good content creators, awesome people in general. And again, y'all, thank y'all for coming to the page. Beats by Lonze on every social media platform. If you'd like to support me, that's how you support me right there. Appreciate you. Again, shout out to the team. Shout out to DC Carson Music, Civil Days Music. Khalif Wins NYC. Check out my team. Check out my brothers. Shout out to the El Jefe brothers. Shout out to my man Wugga. Beats by Wugga from Ireland. That's Beats with a Z by Wugga, WUGA. The hardest producer you're gonna find on FL Studio out of Ireland. And I appreciate y'all. So thank you. And we're out of here.